Hello and welcome to another episode of Auto Authentic. I'm your host, and today we're going to be talking about a car that's as American as apple pie, but with a twist. It's the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2024, an electric pony that's galloping into the future. So buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Now, the first thing you need to know about the Mach-E is that it's not just a car, it's a technological marvel. Ford has packed this beast with all sorts of gizmos and gadgets. There's a 15.5-inch touchscreen that controls most of the car's functions, and it's as responsive as a cat on a hot tin roof. It's got a driver monitoring system that uses eye-tracking technology to make sure you're paying attention to the road. And the lane-keeping feature is so good, it's like having a co-driver who's had 5 cups of coffee and is on high alert. But it's not just about fancy tech. Safety is a big deal for Ford, and the Mach-E is no exception. It's got all the usual suspects, airbags, ABS, and stability control, but it also has some clever tricks up its sleeve. For instance, it can detect if you're about to have a collision and apply the brakes automatically. It's like having a guardian angel who's really good at stopping cars. Now you might be thinking, but there are lots of electric cars out there. Why should I choose the Mach-E? Well, let me tell you, this is no ordinary electric car, it's a Mustang, which means it's got a heritage that most electric cars can only dream of. And unlike some electric cars that feel like they're made of plastic and hope, the Mach-E feels solid and substantial. It's a car that's been built to last, not just to get you from A to B. And then there's the driving experience. Oh, the driving experience. The Mach-E handles like a dream. It's smooth, it's responsive, and it's got a turn of speed that will make your heart race. And the best part, it's all done in near silence. No roaring engine, no rumbling exhaust, just the pure, unadulterated joy of driving. But to truly appreciate the Mach-E, you need to understand where it came from. The Mustang is an icon, a symbol of freedom and rebellion, and the Mach-E is the next chapter in that story. It's a car that takes the spirit of the Mustang and propels it into the future. It's a car that's not afraid to break the rules and chart its own course. Now, we've had a lot of questions and comments from you, our viewers, about the Mach-E. Some of you are purists who think that a Mustang should always have a V8 and a throaty exhaust, and I get that. But times are changing, and the Mach-E is a car that's ready for the future. It's a car that's embracing change, not running from it. Inside, the Mach-E is a revelation. It's spacious, it's comfortable, and it's packed with features. There's a panoramic glass roof that lets in loads of light, a wireless charging pad for your phone, and a hidden storage compartment that's perfect for stashing your secret stash of sweets. And the seats, oh, the seats. They're like sitting on a cloud, a very supportive cloud. And finally, let's talk about value for money. Now, the Mach-E isn't cheap, but then, good things rarely are. What you're getting is a car that's packed with technology, that's fun to drive, and that's got the Mustang badge on the front. And when it comes to resale value, the Mustang has always held its own. So, while you might be paying a bit more up front, you'll likely get a good chunk of that back when it's time to sell. So, there you have it. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2024. It's a car that's not afraid to take risks, to push boundaries, to look the future in the eye and say, bring it on. It's a car that's true to the spirit of the Mustang, but that's ready for the challenges of the future. And most of all, it's a car that's a joy to drive. So, if you're in the market for an electric car, the Mach-E is definitely worth a look. That's all for this episode of Auto Authentic. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, keep it authentic.